Hey, Live, Learn, Grow. It has been more than a while since I've, been really present on social media, for real. But life hits, and y'all already know, like everybody experienced pandemic on top of other things. And for me, it was that, and it was a stack. So this is not about me going into every little thing that has impacted me over the past couple of years. But what this is about is me inviting you, if that's you, if you were impacted, if you got put on pause, if you are searching to figure out who the hell you are now. Excuse my language if it offends you. Sorry. It is what it is. Life hits and it happens, and sometimes we don't know how to get unstuck when that occurs. Like when we find ourselves in a place that literally a stop sign, screeching halt, like everything that you knew of yourself, who you thought you were, like all of that is challenged, and you're trying to figure out how to start again. All the things go away, like your disciplines, your food habits, your daily routines, like all the things that you knew about yourself to be true for a moment or for a season seem to go away, and then you're scratching and clawing trying to figure out how to get it back, and nobody can help you do that. Nobody can direct you. People don't even realize you're mobbing through life. I call it the walking dead, right? When my father passed, there was a day where I just couldn't connect with myself. And I prayed and I prayed, and I'm like, God, what is this? And I wrote in my journal, please, Father, just don't let me become one of the walking dead. The people who move about in this life as a shell of themselves. And they want to be better. They want to connect. They want to push outside of that, but they don't know how. They can't. And they just do the things that they know to do. The routine, every day, the mundane, go to work, do it again, rinse and repeat. But anyway, but you're showing up as half a person, right? And you know that, but you don't know how to change it. So that's who I'm talking to right now, because that is the space that I am currently coming out of. I will proclaim that I'm at the cusp of being, released from it. And it has been a journey. And not just death, and grief from that, but like grief on top of so many things. So again, I keep trying not to, you want to go in and tell all the stories, but I'm not gonna. But those are the folks I'm talking to, right? So if you want to lock arms, if you want to say, you know what, yes, I need to hit the reset button, I need to something, I need something. This is your something. This is me being fully yo. Like I saw this show, and I saw it years ago, but I saw it again recently in a new space, because I'm in a new place, and it was called Fit to Fat to Fit, right? And it's the journey of these trainers who have never been overweight in their life. They don't know what it's like, what it felt like. So they spent all this time putting on the weight so that they could go through the transformation with the client. And I'm literally, that's my story. And I've done that, and I've walked through that, and that transformation of what's required, to genuinely lose weight. And now I know what it feels like to have food addictions. I know what it actually feels like to have other addictions, to be honest. That's a whole thing in itself. And the process in walking out of that, what's required. It's not easy, right? But it is worth it. And the same goes for this space, walking out of losing yourself and trying to reconnect from where you are today. Not even to say, oh, I'm going to go back and be exactly who I used to be. That's kind of not the goal. But the goal is to say, let me pick up and move forward. Let me continue on. Let me not stop here. Let me not die here. Let me not become a walking dead and die within myself and just move through this life as a shell, but let me continue forward. Because if I'm still breathing, that means I have a purpose. If I'm still moving, if I woke up this morning, God's not done with me yet. So there's something else that I need to do, so let me figure out how to do it. Sometimes all that is required of you is to get up and go take a shower, right? The next day, get up, go take a shower, do it again, right? And maybe go stand outside and get some sunshine. Maybe it's going to the grocery store. Maybe it's taking a walk. It's simple things, but it's moving. Don't let yourself stay there. And then we got to put in the right things, right? Because our state in that we're feeling physically will dictate what we eat sometimes. The food cycle that you get into, when you eat unhealthy foods, it just continues to keep you in a place that you want to get out of, you know what I mean? And so you have to literally change your physiology sometimes to affect your psychology, and your psychology affects your physiology. So what's happening internally in your mind, your spirit, in your body, in your emotions, affects your body, and vice versa. So the other side of this is a physical cleanse. 7 days going in, commit to a process, and say, you know what, for 7 days I can do that. So for 7 days, maybe I can increase my water. For 7 days, maybe I can commit to taking a walk and being accountable because I'm in a group. For 7 days, I'll change what I'm eating and eat 1 to 2 healthy fork and knife meals per day. For 7 days, I can increase my protein and take in a nutrient-dense shake, right? For 7 days, maybe I can even go 2 of those days where I'm cleansing and actually putting in liquid and nutrients that help my body cleanse. Because in the process of these 7 days, not only will I release unwanted toxins and pounds, like I'll also release toxic emotions. I'll also release like habits that have crept into my life
that I want to get rid of, right? But sometimes it's hard to do it by yourself. Sometimes it's hard to motivate yourself to stay the course. So what I'm throwing out is an opportunity to do it together. Period. I'm looking for folks who want to rise from where they are and keep going, right? This is about growth. Live, learn, grow has not changed. Life just happens. But every day you have to choose to live, choose to learn, continue to put new things in, do something different that you didn't do the day before. And even if it's something that you used to do and you stopped, go back to the beginning and do it again. Sign up today for this 7-day journey. Better is waiting on the other side. Let's rise.